Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Jess if you're new here, and today is Friday morning. I thought we would do a little weekend in my life, spending the weekend together, something like that. Don't know what exactly we're doing, but it's something along those lines. I figured that I would start with Friday because Friday always is sort of the start to the weekend. I don't have any big plans today, but today is my mom's birthday, so happy birthday, Mom. She is turning 60 this year, which is crazy. So yeah, so I'll probably call her. I have some editing to do. I have to finish a book. I have to start a book. So we have a few things like that we're doing today. Then tomorrow, I think, so Ryan's birthday is also on Monday. There's a lot of birthdays in July for me, so we do a lot of celebrating. Tomorrow, I think we're gonna be going to a car show with Ryan's parents just for like a little fun, like doing something a little bit different. I feel like usually we go to their house or we go get food, something like that, but figured that doing something a little different would be nice. And then Sunday, I don't think we have any big plans. Originally, Ryan wanted to go to dinner for his birthday, but because there are just so many other plans, I think instead we might do that next weekend. So maybe we'll just like hang around the house or something, but we'll kind of see what we get up to. There have been some, what's the word? Like worldwide IT issues. I guess there was an issue with CrowdStrike's IT software or antivirus software, I think is what it was. Anyway, point is that a lot of people are affected, airplanes are affected, so on and so forth, and our work computers are affected. So right now we're just kind of like checking in here and there to see if there's anything that we can do, and I'm checking my email periodically on my phone as well. But in the meantime, I'm just going to do a little bit of editing just to like keep my momentum of the day. And yeah, once that's done, then if the computers aren't up, I'm just gonna do my best. I'm gonna do everything that I can do outside of using our system. So that is where we're at. I just wanted to start the vlog here, say hi and good morning, and let's see what we get up to this weekend. It's almost noon now. I'm still in my pajamas. This is where the day is going. The computers are still not up. I guess people have to get like a wired mouse or something like that. So I don't exactly know what's happening, but we're just kind of like rolling with it. I'm gonna wait until my computer is up and running. And in the meantime, I'm gonna use my personal computer to get a few things done because I don't wanna go out and buy a wired mouse right now. So anyway, before I do that though, I'm going to make myself a smoothie bowl. Usually what I do is frozen strawberry banana with some milk and peanut butter. I blend it up. This is a NutriBullet, and I blend it up, but not too much so that it's still a little bit thick. And then today I'm gonna put some granola in it. I think I get this one from Target or Vons, I can't remember, but it's this Honey Nut Nature, Open Nature granola. I really like it. We are just wrapping up the work day. It's about 4:30 right now, and I'm thinking about making some food, or maybe I just want a matcha. I'm kind of trying to decide what I even want. I kind of want to make food so that I just like don't have to think about eating later, but I'm not like super hungry. I did just do a workout, so sometimes after I work out, I'm just like not very hungry. So I'm gonna think on it. I think I will at least make myself a matcha, and then I'm gonna read for a little bit. Well, first I'm gonna wrap up a few work things, and then right when we're done with work, I'm gonna read for a little bit before Ryan gets home. I don't think we have any plans today, but just in case, I want to get a little bit of reading done before Ryan gets home, just because I tend to get distracted, as you guys know. So let's figure out what we're gonna do food-wise, and then we'll just like wrap things up. Have a official start to the weekend since it's Friday. Okay, update. I did decide that I'm going to make my favorite pasta, which is this pastaroni angel hair pasta with herbs. This is like my go-to comfort meal. There's a few comfort meals that I have. One of them is this. One of them is white rice with fried eggs, and then a little bit of hot sauce. And then if I'm really feeling a little wild, I can throw in some veggies. And what else? Like a quesadilla. Those are like my comfort meals. So I'm gonna make this. I actually have a different pasta already made in the fridge. It's like a feta tomato pasta, but I just don't feel like having that right now. This, I don't know what it is about this. I may have told you guys this in the past in like a different vlog, but for one summer, I stayed in a place called Oakhurst, and I was a teacher, and I just like basically had an Airbnb for 3 months. months for the whole summer, and there was only like one Vons that was like a little bit far from the Airbnb that I had because it's like a really small town, and then there was one like little country mart type thing. And one night I went into the country mart because we were just like really hungry and we were like, we don't know what we're gonna eat, and we saw this and we are like, maybe we'll just like make something with this. We took it home and we ended up not having like any chicken or really anything, so we were like, whatever, we're just gonna have pasta. And this was like the creamiest, most perfect consistency pasta I had ever had, and I was like, oh my god, this is my new favorite pasta. And literally I have not stopped thinking about it since. That was probably in, oh my gosh, like 2014. So for like 10 years I have been thinking about this pasta nonstop. So truly this is one of my favorites. So I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make a matcha as well, and I'm just finishing up, like really I finished up everything. So now I'm just kind of like watching my email for the next 30 minutes until we're officially off work, and then we'll take P on a walk. But I'm gonna have my pasta first. Hello you guys, it's a little later now. I ended up making my pasta, but then I set it aside because once I made the pasta I wasn't super hungry, so I was like, let me just save it for later. So here we are. I just finished my book, Cujo. I think I'm going to pick up You Like It Darker because Rattlesnakes is in here, which is technically the sequel to Cujo. I did just find out after some deep diving that there's also a TV show called Castle Rock that was produced in 2018, and it just has to do with the town that this book is set in. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to read for a little bit some of Rattlesnakes. It's kind of a long short story. It's 90 pages. So I'm going to read a little bit of it, and then once I'm done reading, I'm going to try watching Castle Rock while I actually eat my dinner. So just wanted to update you guys. Very excited. I feel like I've been in a little bit of a thriller mood, which is funny because I thought in the summertime I would be more in like a romance mood. I just feel like I've really been interested in all of the bits and pieces of these like Stephen King universes and understanding like these characters to a degree that I didn't know about before. So I'm really excited to just dive in deeper, and I like am so tempted to like want to read them in order, which I probably will not do because that's just a lot. But yeah, it's just been a really fun time to learn about these characters and all of the interconnected books and things like that too. So anywho, I'm gonna go read, and I'll update you guys in a little bit once I do this or like watch Castle Rock. I will definitely let you guys know if you haven't seen Castle Rock before. It's on Hulu. I'll let you guys know what I think of it. I've heard like hit or miss things about various Stephen King like movies, TV shows, that kind of thing. So hoping that it's good. It was also produced again in 2018, so pretty recently, versus something that was like from the 90s. So not that anything in the 90s is bad, but sometimes the technology is just not as good as now, and so then it just takes me out of it personally. I'm gonna go read. I'll see you guys in a bit. Guys, right now I'm reading Poor Things because since I finished Cujo yesterday, I was watching that show Castle Rock, and it is intense. It's gory, in case you guys are curious. It was really good. So it freaked me out a little bit, so I went to bed. When Ryan went to bed, he's still asleep, but I woke up and I decided to, I read a little bit more of You Like It Darker, but I decided to change the pace and pick up Poor Things. So I have a little bit of reading to do. I'm gonna go make some coffee. I always try to wait to make coffee because the grinder is kind of loud, but like once it gets to a certain time, Ryan is usually half awake anyway, so it's fine. But I try to like not grind beans at 5 a.m, you know? So I'm gonna put this down for a second and I'm gonna go make some coffee, and then we'll go back to reading. The only plan that I do have, like I was telling you guys, is the car show, and it turns out that it goes from like 5:30 to 10:30 or something like that. So it's actually in the evening, and we're going with Ryan's parents, but Ryan's also going to invite some friends. So it sounds like we're not going until like 7:30 or 8, something like that, because it's going to be really hot. So even at like 7 o'clock, it's going to be almost 90 degrees here. That being said, Ryan and I are both of the mind of like, it's a summer evening, like we just do it anyway, because once the sun goes down, even when it's like in the 80s or 90s, it's not that bad. So yeah, we're kind of trying to decide what to do, but we're gonna figure that out this morning. I'm just gonna go make some coffee and just kind of hang out for a little bit, and then we'll kind of see what we end up doing during the day. I know we need to go to Target too, but besides that, no big plans. guys, we just went on a walk and I'm just kind of like sitting here. I was gonna do a workout this morning, but I think I'm going to read for a little longer and then do my workout. Ryan and I were talking on our walk, and we do have to go to Target because we just like have a few basics that we need to pick up, like toilet paper, paper towels, that kind of thing. But I'm going to pick up 28 Summers now, so I'm gonna go ahead and start reading this. I've been kind of doing like a bit of reading various books at one time, which I think is really nice because I can read like a thriller, a romance, and a classic all at the same time and just like pick and choose which one I'm more in the mood for, and it's been really fun. So I'm gonna pick up 28 Summers now, and I've been hearing really good things online about it, so let's find out. I don't really know too much about it, but we're gonna go for it. You guys, it's already 82 degrees and it's 10 a.m. That's crazy. I'm sitting outside and I'm having a little bit more coffee before we switch over to water. I'm trying to stay really hydrated because it's been hot lately. P really wanted to be outside, so I came out here with him. He does this thing where he cries, and it's because he wants to be outside. Then I'll open the door and then he'll come inside and he wants someone outside with him. There he is, enjoying the direct sunlight. He usually does that for a little while and then he starts panting and wants to go inside, so I usually just kind of follow suit based off of what he wants because it's what makes him happy. I'm gonna keep reading. I didn't get very far into 28 Summers, but we're gonna just keep reading. We're having a really relaxing day today, so I just got kind of ready before I do my workout later. That's sort of where we're at. We're not doing anything too crazy. I kind of love these weekend days where I don't have too much planned because I feel like I really get to relax a bit more, and I feel like lately I've still been having that mindset of like, oh, I can't do anything else during the week because I'm working, but I've been really trying to do something different every day, like go to a coffee shop, go do something else outside of just working, because I think it really helps break up the monotony. In case you guys are experiencing any of the same stuff, it's hard, I know, especially if you work in an office. Like, I'm grateful that I work from home. If I worked in an office, I know that I would have no energy after work. So if you do, hopefully you still are able to like take a walk during lunch or something like that, just to kind of break it up a little bit. But I've been really feeling it lately a lot, and just like thinking about how much time you spend at work, and then by the time you have your time on the weekends, you're just so exhausted, and so you do nothing. And sometimes that's nice, but it can be a lot. So don't know where that rant came from, but I guess it needed to come out. So anyway, we're gonna read and enjoy the outside while it's still nice enough to sit out here. I'll keep you guys updated as we go about our day. Failure, you guys. I went to Target and I forgot to bring you along, but we didn't really get anything too exciting. Right? There's like pollen all over my camera. We didn't get anything too crazy exciting. We got like house things, like I was telling you guys, so it wasn't anything wild. Toilet paper, paper towels. We didn't realize we already had so many paper towels because they were like hidden in a spot, so now we have a lot of paper towels, but we won't have to buy paper towels for a while. And then we got like rechargeable batteries and things like that too, so officially stocked up on all this stuff. I also got a few little grocery items. I usually get my groceries delivered from Vaughn's, but I just had a couple of things that I was running out of, like milk, peanut butter. I feel like there was something else, but I think that was kind of it. So now we're back home. I am debating what to do because I've been running with that running group for a little bit. Hi. I've just kind of been feeling like I'm enjoying doing some of the workouts on my own instead of going with the group. I tend to run ahead of them, and I really like running, don't get me wrong. I've still been really wanting to train for my half marathon, but I feel like I kind of want to focus on just some like strength building before I focus on the half marathon training, if that makes any sense. So they were just texting about like what to do tomorrow, because we usually meet up on Sundays, but I don't know if it's because especially we're in the summertime, but I'm not really feeling like Sundays make perfect sense for me right now. So I think I have to tell them that I'm just kind of gonna take a pause from the running with them specifically. I'll still do them on my own, like I said. So I have to do that. And then aside from that, we are going to, I think we're just gonna read until, I wanted to do my laundry, but I just don't feel like doing that right this second. Maybe we'll do that in a little bit, but I'm gonna read for a little bit before we get ready for the cruise night thing. Ignore all the boxes in the background, by the way. This we need to get rid of, and then this needs to go back in the garage, but our little, we have this like carpet cleaner and it goes in there, and I just need to clean the couch, which is why it hasn't gone in the garage yet. Anyway, yeah, I'm so sorry for not bringing you guys along to Target. It wasn't like that exciting of an adventure. We just, well, we did get Starbucks, which was really fun, but otherwise we just kind of like got the things that we needed to get and left. Yeah, so we're gonna just kind of hang out for a little bit. I'm gonna sit here with Pete and read, and I really feel like reading 28 Summers still, so we're gonna go do that. And I'll probably see you guys when I head over to cruise night. I think Amazon just came. They did. Oh my gosh, okay, I'm so excited. I know, it's a box. Let me go change my battery and then I'll show you guys what I got. Okay, we're back. I'm a little sad because when we went to Target, there was a Starbucks inside the Target, so we did get coffee, so I don't really need a coffee now. So I'll save this for tomorrow, but I didn't get Torani, I got Da Vinci, so I saw that it was almost exactly the same, except this had slightly better ingredients because it uses fruit and vegetable juice instead of like dyes for the color. But I got some lavender syrup, and I thought, I've been loving making lavender lattes. Not making, having. Like, it's like basically because I have an espresso machine and I have the ability to make matcha here, anytime I go out, I try to not buy coffee if it's something that I can make at home. I try to do that because I just feel like I don't need to spend the money on something that I can just make at home, and I really like the way that it tastes at home. So whenever I go running with my running group, or I tend to like go out, the thing that I do get is a lavender latte, and oh my gosh, yum. I figured I could just buy the lavender syrup. The only downside is it doesn't have like one of those pumps, but I think it's fine. I'm just gonna put this in a little coffee bar, and we'll try this tomorrow. I'm very excited about that. All right, I fear it may be workout time, so I'm going to get into some workout clothes. I usually will, it's kind of a funny setup. I don't know if I've ever shown you guys like my setup when I'm working out, but what I usually do is I'll put my laptop on that little entryway chair, like the thing that you sit on when you're tying your shoes, and then I put whatever YouTube videos. I usually like put a couple on my watch later list, and I basically watch TV while I'm working out. It totally like mind tricks me into not thinking that I'm working out for the next 40 minutes, and I think I should just get it out of the way. I originally set an alarm for like 5:30 because that's like the latest I should do it, but I should just get it out of the way. My mom gave me this cute little mason jar with this handle. It actually also has a lid, and I'm thinking about maybe like screwing a hole in it, and then that way I can like actually cover it. I just have to get my tools from the garage, but I've been using this today instead of my water bottle just to like change things up, and I just feel like it's like so fun to change up your water bottle. But I'm going to go do my workout, and then that way it's just over and done with. It's like 4 o'clock right now, and then once I'm done with that, I'll get like the TV watching bug out of me too, and then I'll read, take piano walk, and then we'll go to cruise night. Okay, hi guys, it's 6 o'clock now. I just did my workout and showered, and we just got ready. We're going to be going to that cruise night thing with Ryan's parents, so I just got a little bit ready, and we have like just under an hour before we're going to head out. Like I'll probably like get ready in about 30 minutes. So I'm going to just hang out with P for a little bit. Maybe I'll read a little, but today hasn't been a big reading day. Normally weekends are my bigger reading days, but today not so much. So we're just gonna kind of sit outside. It's 92 right now. It's gonna stay in the 80s through like past sunset, which is kind of crazy. So we're really having a summer night right now, but I'm actually kind of excited for it because I feel like we haven't had one of those summer nights in a while. So I think it should be fun. We're just gonna kind of walk around and check out some cars. We'll kind of just see what happens.
waking up. So hi. I did want to tell you guys, I tried making the lavender latte. It's really good. I think I put in like half the amount of lavender that places normally put in. It's hard because at like Starbucks or whatever, I learned that they actually use a powder, not a syrup. And I've seen other places that I order it from use a syrup. So I don't know, but I think from what I understand, places put like 3 or 4 pumps of syrup, but this would be the equivalent of 2 pumps. I just figured I need a little less. I'm not usually like a sweet coffee drinker, but definitely changes the game. I'm excited to try the lavender in my matchas too. That will be really fun. For today, Sunday, I'm not gonna go running with my running group. I think I'm just gonna do an at-home workout here, or I'll go run on my own. It's going to be another really hot day. 93 is the high today, but it's only 70 degrees right now. The biggest plans are we're just doing kind of like a reset Sunday. So I did my laundry last night, but I just like left it in the dryer. So we'll have to like run it for 10 or 20 minutes just to like get all the wrinkles out. We'll put that stuff away. I also have a ton of other laundry that I haven't put away and God knows how long. Today's the day. It needs to happen. So you know what? Actually, let's make a little list. Laundry, we need to empty out the dishwasher. I want to get ahead on editing my video. I think there was something else, but I'm spacing. So for now, I guess that's like the only stuff that we have. Laundry, empty out the dishwasher, and start on my video. For now, it's only 6:30 in the morning, so we're going to keep reading 28 Summers. I've also been reading it on my Kindle while I'm in bed. I'm really into this story right now. We've officially made it to summer number 2, which is in 94, the year that I was born. So I'm going to continue reading this morning, have my latte, and being funny. Maybe we'll go do something later too, who knows. But I meant to mention to you guys that we went to the car show yesterday. It was so cool because there were so many weird and different types of cars. Like there were your old Fords, old Mercedes, like things like that, but there were some really cool cars. People had like converted some of their cars into EVs, which was pretty interesting. There were like people who brought like converted school buses, and then there was a SWAT car, there was like some hearses, and really old like a 50s fire truck. That one was really cool too. So yeah, there were a lot of like really cool different kinds of cars that people have collected over the years, and it was really fun to see. So I was surprised because normally I don't really love car shows, but I feel like I always go to the type of car show where it's like all the same car basically, and just like an older car that like they're beautiful to look at, but for me it's not my thing, so I don't get a kick out of it as much as other people do. So it was cool that they had a variety and I really enjoyed it. They also had like people recruiting there, so like the fire department and the police department recruiting, but because they were recruiting they had their dog doing tricks, and then they had like drones to show you like how they all work and stuff like that. So that was really cool too. But anyway, I meant to tell you guys about it because it was really neat. Like I was saying, I kind of just want to do a reset. I kind of want to just like clean up around the house too. There's some boxes we need to get taken care of. There's like this bag of sheets that my friend gave me, but we need to like put somewhere, and they don't really fit with all of our other sheets. So maybe I just need to like write that as an item, is just like clean up around the house. We'll do that once we're like officially up, but for now I'm just going to relax on the couch, read, and enjoy Sunday morning. Okay, you guys, it has been like 3 hours of cleaning. I am rewarding myself with a matcha. I put the lavender in it and it's so good. It tastes like Fruit Loops. We vacuumed the car, we then used the green machine on the car, then we hosed down the car, then we did a little bit more vacuuming on the car, and then we used the green machine on the couch because I had some leftover solution, so I figured I might as well just use it again while I was like active as well. So it was very productive. I'm running the Roomba right now in the bedroom because I already ran it in the kitchen and in the living room, and that will be the extent of my productiveness. I think I do still have to do my workout, but I want to just kind of like relax for a second.
I was listening to my audiobook, The Song of Achilles, and I'm already at 40%, which is kind of crazy because I listened to 3 hours of it, but at 1.5 times speed, I'm actually at 4.5 hours of listened time. So that's where we're at. I'm gonna go inside and read a little bit of 28 Summers, and then I will check in with you guys in a little bit. I don't know what else we're gonna do today, but I feel like now that it's 1:19 p.m., we can just kind of chill for the rest of the day. Hello, you guys. It's a bit later. I took a nap on the floor. I'm watching Castle Rock still, and yeah, I think all of the cleaning took it out of me for a hot second, and I needed a nap. So I did that. Now we're going to make a pizza. Ryan preheated the oven for me. I was going to do some reading. I wanted to keep reading 28 Summers. I was really like so tired, so that's why I ended up just like kind of chilling out on the floor, obviously, and then I fell asleep. So here we are, but I still plan to do a little bit of a exercise later, and then I think once I have done my workout and have showered, I'll be more in the mood to read. I also have to like put all of the sheets back on the bed too, so that's another thing we gotta do. The only thing on the list that we haven't done is done any of my editing, but we also have time. I think I'm gonna rest for a little bit longer while my pizza is being made, and then I'll eat. So anyway, I just wanted to update you guys. I am becoming slightly more awake as I'm talking to you, and I'll continue to update you guys as our plans continue to move forward. I just showered and I also had some pizza, and now I'm watching Castle Rock. I'm going to quickly use my laptop. I'm going to make, I'm kind of whispering because Ryan's in the other room, I'm gonna make him a birthday card. Tomorrow's his birthday. I think I was telling you guys we have so many birthdays in July, so tomorrow's his birthday, and because it's a Monday, I want to at least make the morning special. He's still going to work, so I'm gonna quickly make him a birthday card, print it out, and then I have a bunch of like little stationery pieces, so I'm gonna glue it to that, and then at least I have a card for the morning. I'm either going to make him breakfast or go pick up donuts in the morning, so I'll do all that early before he wakes up, and yeah, that's basically what we're gonna do. At some point we're gonna go to dinner for his birthday too, but I at least want to make the morning special, so I'm gonna do that and just kind of like relax, watch TV. I'm gonna watch one last episode, and then we'll get back to reading now that I'm like on the couch and like hanging out over here. All right, I'm taking a pause from the TV show and I'm going to read 28 Summers for a little bit. If you guys have any interest in watching, or like have a new show that you want to watch and you haven't watched Castle Rock yet, seriously, check it out. It is on like the thriller side. There are some gory things that happen, so if you don't like that type of show or whatever, then don't watch it, obviously. But if you like Stephen King novels or just like thriller, gory type things, it's so good. I'm really obsessed with it right now, and I did just end on a cliffhanger for the last episode, but I want to give it a beat and I don't want to just like binge it because I've been watching TV all day. So we're gonna get into 28 Summers again and just kind of hang out on the couch and read for a bit. It's 8 o'clock now. I still can't believe that it's so late. It looks bright outside. Like, it just blows my mind every time. And I know I'm gonna probably say this in the wintertime when it's like 4 p.m. and it's dark, and I'm gonna be like, I can't believe it's 4 p.m. But I'm basically just reading for the rest of the night. I'm already on page 90 of 28 Summers, so we just read like 40 pages. It's getting so good. Like, it's one of those books that like I can't put it down, which is a really good feeling. So I'm gonna just keep reading for the rest of the night. That's literally the only plan that I have. Ryan is out skating. He's probably gonna come home around like 8:30 or 9, and we're just gonna go to bed after that. So I wanna end the vlog here while I am very awake. So thank you guys so much for spending the weekend with me. It was a good reset weekend, and I don't know, I just feel like I got a lot done. I feel like I get a lot more done when I do these types of videos with you guys because I can keep myself accountable. And yeah, it just was really nice. Plus we went to the car show yesterday, so very relaxing weekend overall. So thank you guys for being here, sticking around, and if there's ever anything that you guys do want to see, feel free to leave it in the comments below. And that's all I have, so I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.